Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy aka Man12 here, coming to you guys with some Battlefield 4 gameplay in the background. The gameplay you're going to be watching are just two clips that I managed to pull off a couple days ago, and these two clips will most likely be used for my next cliptage coming in the next month or so, maybe 2 weeks, we'll see. But anyways, guys, I'm just going to hop right straight to the point. We got some information on Battlefield Hardline, which was confirmed by Battlefield like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago. And as far as that, someone managed to be digging in the files of Battlefield website and everything, and managed to find some more files based on the game. We managed to see some of the guns, and someone actually found an entire trailer linked to this entire video game. Someone found literally like an 8-minute gameplay analysis showing gameplay, multiplayer footage, and like a voiceover similar to how they had the GTA voiceover thing, explaining the open world scene and everything. Someone managed to find an entire 8-minute trailer, and I was watching this and figured I'd share with you guys all the information that I possibly can. So getting right into it, don't want to delay any longer. Moving on to some of the guns, we see that we have an AK-47 topped off in this game, which we haven't really seen. I don't even remember the last time we saw an AK-47 in this game. It's definitely been a while. So we see that in the top left corner. We have a riot shield, which was pretty much introduced in the next DLC for Battlefield, which hasn't even came out yet, but we will be seeing this in Battlefield Hardline. We have a bat. Surprisingly, I don't know how that's going to work in this game, but we'll just have to see. Hopefully it's nothing too overpowered. You just don't, not like Team Fortress where you run around, smack people up in the face, and just one hit them pretty much. Moving on, we see C4. Battlefield cannot go anywhere without its C4, so that's pretty much standard. I'll definitely be using that just to get myself around, blowing up walls and whatnot. Looks like we have some sort of syringe or something next to the C4. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm not going to go through this whole list. You guys can see it for yourself. You guys can point out what some of this stuff is. We have a stinger. We have, the G36, it looks like. We have a frag grenade, P226 pistol, it looks like. I'm not very good at naming pistols. Looks like we have an M9 pistol, a couple machine guns. Looks like we have a bayonet knife as well. Probably going to be taking tags. We have the G3, which looks to be coming back. That's towards the middle. We have a P90. You can obviously point that one out. That's pretty easy. We got an RPG, a nightstick. I don't know how the nightstick's going to work either, but we'll just have to see. We got a repair tool. Looks like an SKS DMR. Towards the bottom, we have a double barrel shotgun, another revolver. Probably going to be a 2-shot weapon similar to the Magnum. And we have a UMP, a taser, the crossbow, which seems to be coming back. That was pretty surprising. I didn't expect that one, but I'm pretty excited because the crossbow was pretty hard to use, and it really showed a lot of skill for anyone who was able to pull off those pretty sick headshots. So I'm pretty excited for that. We got the 870 MCS shotgun. Now moving on to attachments. Most of these attachments you guys already know. I'm not going to go through the whole list. You've already seen a majority of these in Battlefield 4. One of them, pretty interesting. I think that's extended mags, or it could be some different type of ammunition. We'll just have to see. We have the thermal sight, the 8x scope, 4x scope. I don't see a 7x scope in here, but it's probably going to be in the game. We have the coyote sight, one of my favorite sights of all time in any Battlefield title. I think it was only in Battlefield 4. I'm not entirely sure. Not really too familiar with the sights, but we have the ergo grip, the vertical grip, the angled grip, folding grip, stubby grip, potato grip. All these scripts we've already used before in Battlefield. We have the straight pull, it looks like, for sniper rifles, some scopes, some delta sights, laser sights, green laser sights, and a couple other Cobra sights, I believe, and some iron sights as well. So majorities you guys have already seen before. Nothing too extravagant. You guys already know about this stuff, so not going to go into too depth with it. And we have a couple silencers as well. Moving on with some vehicles. Sorry guys, this is, as far as I know, this is all the vehicles that were leaked. There still could be more. I could be wrong about this, but from the looks of it, for those guys who like to run around and do some work in those tanks and blow people's face off, it looks like you're not going to be able to do that in this game, because obviously police do not have, cops. Police do not have tanks, as far as I know, unless the National Guard somehow gets involved with this stuff. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But vehicles, it looks like we have a transport chopper. The the chopper in the top at the chopper at the far top left corner. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I thought it was a transport until I saw the transport on the bottom right. Looks like there was two of them. We have a scout chopper, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be using. Hopefully they will have the same customization options as Battlefield 4, the 30mm cannons, the 7.62 miniguns. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who are experienced at the game, they will be using the miniguns. Hopefully we'll have those customization options. I'm really excited to see how that plays out. Looks like moving on, we have a couple vehicles. I thought this was an Escalade. When you look at the far top right corner, I thought that was like an Escalade or a Cadillac or something like that. We'll just have to see. I'm pretty sure most of these will just be used for transport. We haven't really gotten too much information on that stuff. It's pretty standard stuff. Most of these vehicles have miniguns attached to them, similar to how we had the MRAP. Which had like a machine gun attached to it. We have a couple bikes, some scooters, some minivans and stuff like that. Most of these this will be just a transport vehicle. I'm sure that's what most of these vehicles will be designed to, just to get you from point A to point B. Moving on to medals. We don't really have too much information on what these medals are exactly. If you look in the top left corner, that's probably just most likely a headshot medal. I'm sure most of these medals, I can tell just by looking at this, the medal after the headshot will most likely be an assault rifle medal. Get 50 ribbons and you get the medal. The one after that will be a sniper. The other one after that, I'm not entirely sure what that is. That could be a carbine medal, or that might be a carbine. I'm not sure. After that, we have a picture of a submachine gun. That'll most likely be the PDW medal. After that, we have the shotgun medal. Actually, that might be a DMR medal right after that sniper rifle medal. I'm not entirely sure. We'll just have to see. And after this, we have a handcuff medal. I have no idea what this means. Maybe you can handcuff people just to catch their team off guard if you're playing as the police. I don't know how that works. We have another medal after that. I don't know what that is. It looks like some trident emblem or something like that. After that, we have a grappling hook medal. I don't know what that is. Some of these medals could be based on game modes, like the money bag medal. I don't know what that is. There's a couple medals that could be based on the game modes, and we have the final two medals, one being the lightning bolt and the other one being the some sort of flag or something like that. Like I said, these could be based on game modes. And as far as game modes go, we have 3 new game modes that were introduced called Heist. Sorry, I said Heist. So that money bag emblem could be that Heist game mode based. If you play it, you get a couple ribbons and you get the medal after, let's say 50 ribbons or something like that. And after this, we have Blood Money game mode, which I don't know exactly what it's going to do. And another game mode called Background. As far as I know, those are the 3 game modes that were leaked out. It'll most likely still have the standard Conquest and Rush game modes. We'll just have to see, and we'll have to play it out and see what happens with that game. But anyways, guys, as far as I know, that's pretty much all the information. There were a couple ribbons that were leaked out. I'll link the website to all this information so you guys can see for yourself. But let me know what you guys think about this game, Battlefield Hardline. I'm pretty interested to see how it plays out. It could be a hit or miss. We'll just have to see what happens, because as far as I know, it's definitely not going to be a true next-gen game. It will be released for all 5 platforms: Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So that will most likely mean that it will be downgraded for the previous gen and probably a main focus on next gen. But I'm really hoping that they really just make the games for next gen and PC, because the previous gen is really holding us back. I really got to stop saying next gen. I should just say current gen, because it's not next gen because it's already out. So I really feel like that making games for previous gen is really holding us back. So we'll just have to see what this company Visceral Skull is going to do with this game. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. The company that's making it is Visceral. I don't know too much about them. I think they made like Dead Space or something like that. Not too sure about that. But this game will be coming out in the fall. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Be sure to comment, rate, subscribe. Stay tuned for more Battlefield Hardline information. And it's your boy AK signing out, and peace.